EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Tennessee Titans. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he is out of bounds here on the return.
Let's go! Let's go! Ready! 25's the mic. And zebra. Ears back and go full strength.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. He finds an opening past the 40. Derrick Henry all alone. The 20. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line.
Let's go!
A huge play there right off the bat. 63 yards on the ground. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they got a first down in the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Titans take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. And now a two-point conversion attempt forthcoming. From the gun, here's Tannehill. And he's got it. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. So they went for two and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. Taking about 7 yards deep.
This is too easy right here. Too easy.
Let's go, let's go!
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. That catch good for only a couple.
Get 300! Get 300!
Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And I think they were above all week long, pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
We're going 20. Hey! Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home. Hey, 20.
Henry. And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 30. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Mike, 58, right there. Record.
They'll try to go for the first with Henry. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So they'll pass on what would have been a 49-yard field goal attempt, and they're going for it on 4th down. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. The 30, 20, and into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
All day, baby, all day. Here we go, here we go.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position and throwing that pick six, we'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us. They've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Run. Get out of here, man. Hey, 20, go.
On third down, Henry. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35.
Let's go, baby.
They'll give him a yard on the play, and it'll move the chains.
Calm down. Hey,
They'll run on first down. It's Henry. And this is going to be a Titans first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
let's go, boy.
Well, this run defense gets an F so far. They're letting this guy carve them to shreds in the first quarter of play. He's already hit the 100-yard mark.
Tight right.
10th carry now. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Hey, 25's the mic. We're going 25's the mic. Let's go, D.
Here's a quick throw caught out wide. And now nothing but green ahead of him.
What a play!
Touchdown, Titans. A.J. Brown, 56 yards. And the Titans are going to retake the lead. Had the option to hand that one off or run it himself, but instead, a really easy quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and got it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
Here's Tannehill, and that is caught for the 2 points. And I guess that makes up for the earlier missed 2-point try here to get him to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness, it reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the three-point shot, and people were starting to realize that 3 for 2 was really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, a little bit. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now left side completion to his tight end. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Jump out!
Working from the gun. Rodgers. Yeah, that one going to be knocked away and incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. Back deep, Khalif Raymond. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. This is brought in at the 21. Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards, and it'll be Titan football.
Don't give him nothing. Don't give him nothing.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. This is Henry.
Can't believe they let you play. Can't believe they even play.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 yards there, 1st down. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, You've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, knock it loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
Check the backer, check the backer.
Hip, hip, hip.
On 2nd and 12, Tannehill. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Here we go. 30.
25's the mic.
On 3rd down, Henry. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, Davis.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Here's Rodgers to throw. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And he gets it down to the 32. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So on now for the Packers is their all-time leading scorer, Mason Crosby. This will be from 49 yards out. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is.
Let's go, let's go.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit. He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination, but they find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Yeah, can he put it aside? Let's find out.
Get some penetration here.
They keep it with Henry on 1st down. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled him with the inside run.
Yeah, boy, it is tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. 2nd down.
Wins championships, baby. Check, check. Fresno, Fresno, Fresno.
Base, base, base.
Going 58.
They'll try the air now with Tannehill. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers 14. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Better bring it. You better bring it. I'm letting you know.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. On the tackle that time, Dean Lowry.
Mike, 58, right there.
It's our time. It's our time, guys. It's our time.
58's the mic. 58. 58's the mic.
Hey, they can't.
Now it's Henry. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. Now Tannehill. And he's got it here for the 2 points, but there is a marker down, so we'll have to see what that's about. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll look to throw right away. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. So that one a disaster. A big loss there with 2nd down coming up. Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Over. SOS.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Jones. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Buying time to his left. The left side throw complete to Adams. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Rodgers now on 1st down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there, getting him the 1st.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
He runs. Check. 53.
To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked off at the 25. He's at the 30. 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example.
Entering settings screen, you have 19 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
The NFL on EA Sports is in the great state of Tennessee at Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. The whole of downtown Nashville likely still reverberating with the sounds of the Titans taking the field a moment ago. They're ready for football as their Titans are set to match up with Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers. And this carries into the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Go!
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go!
53's the mic. 53. Check 53.
Alert, alert! Watch the slant, watch the slant!
Slam. Slam. Switch, switch, switch. Check safety. Check safety.
Black and burn!
First carry for the 2018 Pro Bowler, James Conner. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Let's go. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike.
Play fake to Conner. Now Roethlisberger. They'll roll him out right. That's complete to his running back, Conner.
Ready?
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Roethlisberger now to throw on 3rd down. And he hits his tight end, Ebron.
Come on,
And
baby.
he will have a
Let's go.
Steelers 1st down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
Here we go, here we go! Black 5!
53 is the mic. Hey. Check 53.
Black 5!
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Setting up the screen, this is Samuels. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A Steeler 1st down on the pickup of 11 yards.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 20.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48, and they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Let's go.
Here we go! Red 20!
98's the mic.
Hey!
Now Tannehill is going to turn here and take a
Here we
timeout.
go.
They'll have 2
Here we go.
remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter.
Set! 280!
41. Watch the run.
On 1st down, it's Henry.
We want it!
Past the 20. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. It's a big run that time by Henry. 45 yards.
Here we go.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
After you. Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic. It's our time. It's our time.
Tannehill. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Jonnu Smith there to make the grab. And the Titans have taken a 1st quarter lead.
51's the mic.
And now the Titans will line up to go for 2.
Set a tone. Go!
Here's Tannehill. And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
We own them. We own them.
36.
They'll toss this out right for Connor. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Blue 30.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
66.
Now Connor on the toss left side. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
White 80.
There we go. 54 is Mike.
Alert, alert.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
On 1st and 10 is Connor.
Check, check, check.
And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Roethlisberger will hand to Connor. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. 9 good yards there on the run, and now 3rd down.
Shift. Watch the shift.
Now Ben going to give this one to Connor. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10. Connor on the toss play. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It was Rashaan Evans there to put a nice hit on him.
Good job, D. Good job. That's the way you fly to the ball.
On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, so from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go.
Now it's Roethlisberger. Screen pass to Connor. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 22-yard line. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a 1st down.
Watch the screen. Check 3. Check block.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Connor. He'll get 4 yards of the carry there, and we will get to the end of the 1st quarter of play.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Here we go,
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Don't get nervous.
Mike,
Here's Connor.
Here we go. Watch the
7 yards there and a 1st down.
Every time.
Run.
Monday.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Pick the edge. Pick the edge. Come. Check 31. Check 31.
1st down. Connor. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12.
Easy.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Now they'll throw it with Roethlisberger. Hitting Juju on the slant. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
Black 20.
54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Watch the curl. Watch the curls.
Jack 16.
Alert 3.
Black and 3.
Roethlisberger will throw. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. From 3 yards out, and the Steelers are within a 2-point conversion of tying this game. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is a defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
I got him.
Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
41.
On 3rd down, Henry. And this is going to be a Titans first down as he gets this up past the 30 to the 32.
Come on now.
Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play, and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and get the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
Now at first down, Henry with a little bit of running room. Nice gain. He'll get about 6 yards there.
You got him.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They don't.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Right. Kill.
On 3rd down, Henry. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Two minutes even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7, our score.
Here we go.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Here we go.
TJ Watt in on the tackle.
Hey, let's calm down.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Tannehill. They set up the screen for Henry. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Hurry. Sweetie.
51. Let's go, baby. Turn
A first down carry for Henry. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Cameron Hayward getting upfield to make the stop.
Mike 51.
Drop deep.
Clay.
Watch that.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Tannehill. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Now the question, what do you do here? Time not really an issue. You got over a minute, but you figure from this spot you need a good 50, 60 yards to even consider a field goal try.
Yeah, so there's optimism there, but there's also a little bit of restraint, right? You got to make sure you don't take a sack here, don't end up in the end zone, ball gets stripped. You could give up 2 points in that occasion, or maybe even 6 if you can't get on it and recover it yourself. So make sure you protect the guy throwing the football, if indeed that's the plan of attack.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A first down screen pass, good for 5.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Mike,
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Double dog. That's the way.
And they run the option on 2nd down.
Watch 54. Watch 54.
Eluding the pressure. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Black 20.
So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
Roethlisberger will stay out there, and they're going to go for it on 4th.
Watch the screen.
51's a Mike. 51's a Mike.
They'll indeed go for it with Roethlisberger. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position.
They're running it.
51.
They'll run on first down. It's Henry. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped it.
Another day, another
And
dollar,
he
baby.
will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry. As the first half is winding down, and the Titans are able to extend their lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Watch 98. Watch 98.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick.
Well, there's some excitement, right? Go for 2, and instead it gets picked off. And how about the return? Give them a lot of credit, though, for not giving up after the play.
Yeah, the troops rallied.
Exactly, and getting back there and making the tackle and not giving up 2 points themselves.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows a coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively.
Let's go, boys. Let's
It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Start. Blue 30.
Right there. 54 Mike.
Watch the
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Third quarter starts with a run from Connor. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory.
Like 80.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
All day.
They'll stay on the ground with Connor again. And he is going to be
Here
stopped
we go.
cold
180.
behind the line of scrimmage.
Alert.
It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down. Toss play, Connor. The 20. And he will finally be taken down at the Titans' 16-yard line. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football, caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
On second down, it's Connor. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up first and goal.
Snickers.
54. Mike.
They'll run here with Connor, and he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. James Conner able to take this in from a yard out, and the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive, and how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
Now another timeout here called by the Titans. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Taken in the end zone.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive, and their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's second down.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
Set. Ready.
51, Mike, 51.
Come on. You better.
On third down, it's Henry. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a fourth down now.
51.
He gets it to Brown, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the fourth down attempt and keeping the drive alive? On first down, it's Henry. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans have taken the lead.
Way to start.
He's turning in a heck of a game. He's creeping up towards 200 yards, a pair of touchdowns now to go along with it.
There's so many things we can talk about in his game because we're seeing it all from him. But I love his vision. He's seeing the holes develop. He's seeing holes.
The NFL on EA Sports is in the great state of Tennessee at Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. This crowd here fired up for football as a moment ago their Titans were introduced. This should be a good one as the Titans get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from Nashville. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he is out of bounds here on the return.
Here we go.
Here we go. 30.
58's the Mike. Let's put him on the buses.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10.
Watch 41. Watch 41.
Block.
6-man.
To throw is Tannehill. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tucker roll that they can fall back on anymore.
And he rifles one incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Hey, here I come. Here I come.
On third down, it's Henry. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry, 39 yards. And the Titans have taken a first-quarter lead. So they get the ball on the opening drive. They take it in for the score.
And how about setting the tone right away? Everyone talks about wanting to do that, but you always hear it in every locker room. First 5 minutes of the game, who's going to set the tone? Who's going to take control? Guess who just did?
Well, now on the next drive, when you score that quickly or you're scored that quickly against, probably feel like you need to respond.
Yeah, without a doubt. In other words, you've actually put the pressure even more so on your opponent.
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
Let's go.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle.
It may be cliche, but it is something that holds up over time, doesn't it? If you're the visitors, you don't want to let the crowd in the game early.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they did there. But you said also this defense, they're going to give them a lot of looks like we just saw there, aren't they?
They certainly are. They're a proud unit, and they're going to ride the momentum of this crowd with them, and that's why they got after them early.
And this Tennessee defense for the second straight play gets them behind the line. They're not messing around.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to run, but he's got a look. And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker at its 4th. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. From the gun, Jackson steps away to his left. He uncorks it for... And this will be caught at the 30. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's 1st down on the other side of the field. Rolling to his right. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And down inside the 15 he goes. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him up?
And he's going to lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line. Daquan Jones fighting his way home to get the sack. Another try after the 1st down sack. Jackson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Jackson being chased out left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Harold Landry able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
We always talk about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. I've got it right here. The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. So we had the touchdown and two-point conversion to start the game. At least they're able to come back and get 3 on the board for their opening drive.
Yeah, and most coaches will always say, just give me something on the opening drive. Anything you can put up on the board, you feel better about things. And in this case, I like the fact that they resisted the urge to try and match them big because just get the points on the board. You're okay, even though they put 8 on you to begin with.
Here you go, right here.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just still complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog.
Let's go. Hey.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Derrick Henry. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 15 yards on the play, first down.
And it is still early, just the first quarter. But you start prorating the numbers, and we might be in for some history. I mean, that last run puts him over 100 yards already, and we've still got 3 quarters to go.
They'll run on first down. Henry fighting through it. He's got space. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Give him 28 yards on that one, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs. 1 quarter in the books, 8-3, our score. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
I got it.
Who got 17? Who got 17? Single.
On first down, it's Henry. It showed some tough running, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Hey, alert 48. Alert. Hey, we're going to mic the 48 right now.
Henry, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. On 3rd down, it's Henry, and he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's going to go as a loss of a full 8 yards. It sets him back for 2nd down. Dancing to his left. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He was out there waving his arms, and when you get a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is because you got to get his attention because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Let's go, defense.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
Let's go,
So
baby.
they will
Let's
accept
go.
the penalty and move forward.
Ready?
54. Mike's 54.
Not here.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41.
That's it.
A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough. Rolling to his left. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the 1st down. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson escaping the pressure right. And that is going to be incomplete. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And Start the regular season by selecting your season goal. Meeting your season goal comes with higher rewards, but also higher...
Tonight, from Empower Field at Mile High.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They go play action now. Wilson, he'll buy some time right. Got his man, that's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
You had to figure they'd try and get the ball to Julio early, and they did it right there. And it doesn't take a degree from MIT to know that, so you had to figure, what's up with the defense? You should know that's coming right away.